But it's time now to move on to some other news. High drama is expected at the Tamil Nadu Assembly today as anti-nuclear activists are all set to lay siege, demanding the closure of the Kudankulam nuclear power plant. In fact, the protests have started, as you can see on your screen right there. They are currently protesting after a year-long protest against the Indo-Russian project over safety concerns. The PMK has extended their support to the Assembly siege and are participating in the protest. The nuclear fuel has already been loaded in the plant, which is awaiting approval from the Atomic Energy Regulatory Body for commissioning. The Fukushima tragedy in Japan triggered fear among locals who say the plant is unsafe and would threaten their livelihood. However, two government-appointed committees have said the plant is safe. NDTV Sam Daniel sent us this report from the protest.
Around 2,000 anti-nuclear protesters have gathered at Egmore in Chennai, around 5 kilometers away from the Tamil Nadu Assembly, and they are going to make an attempt to lay siege to the Tamil Nadu Assembly. In fact, police have stopped them at this point here. They say they will arrest if they move beyond this point. As of now, police have managed to stop hundreds of villages from coastal Tamil Nadu heading towards Chennai. But what you find here are party workers from smaller parties like people from NDMK, the PMK, the Vidudhai Chiruthigal and a few other smaller outfits. And their demand is to the government to stop the upcoming Kudankulam nuclear power plant. This comes at a time when the nuclear fuel has been already loaded in the Kudankulam plant, and the Supreme Court is hearing a petition challenging the go-ahead given to the plant. They allege that the plant has not complied with all the 17 safety recommendations made by a government-appointed task force, and they want the government to put the commissioning of the plant on hold till the court decides. We find here a large deployment of police not allowing the protesters to go beyond this point. They say they will arrest the protesters if they break the barricades here. And for the people in Kudankulam, in coastal Tamil Nadu, in the southern part of Tamil Nadu, it's a question of life and death. As they put it, they say the plant is unsafe. It will threaten both the life and livelihood. They say if a country like Japan can have a Fukushima tragedy in which more than 3 lakh people were evicted, they wonder what kind of an impact will they have to face if a similar tragedy strikes the Kudankulam nuclear power plant. On the other hand, you have the government-appointed committees and the scientific communities time and again confirming that the plant is safe and the public fears are unfounded. This protest also comes at a time when Tamil Nadu is facing a severe power crisis. Around 14 hours of power cuts in different parts of Tamil Nadu, and the state government feels the power from the Kudankulam power plant could actually ease things out. Politically, Chief Minister Jayalalitha initially had supported the cause of these protesters, but soon she made a U-turn. DMK Chief Karunanidhi also has now softened his stand, asking the centre and the state governments to be sensitive towards the fears expressed by the people living around Kudankulam. So it's a political tightrope walk, and 2014 elections are coming up, and Chief Minister Jayalalitha does not want to be seen not doing enough. So on the other hand, she has also moved the Supreme Court, challenging the central government, making the central government to release the required power corridors for Tamil Nadu, so the state will be able to get some power from Delhi. In Chennai with camera person Edwin, Sam Daniel, NDTV.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.